So task 4 is our first bit of use of that logo and our first bit of advertising for our cafe. We're going to create a menu. Now, first thing to mention is that you can see there that in my writing I have not actually given any correct dishes in my main dessert starter. You will. I want to see at least one in each one, ideally 3 real actual meals to highlight what sort of food your cafe is going to serve. Don't take too long on that though. We don't want to take too long on that. The main part is obviously making sure that we have a good looking menu that advertises our cafe and the food that is on offer. So you can see that I've gone with my colour scheme, the lime green headings. I have my logo in the centre there. I've gone symmetrical. That's quite often the case with menus. You don't have to do that, but it is quite often the case. You can see that I've gone with my theme of lime trees and the citrus fruit, and obviously the dark grey background. So let's show you how that is constructed. If we go to a PowerPoint slide, now you're going to put yours on the same slide that you've done all the other things. So it's obviously going to be slide 5, isn't it? But I'm just going to show you on here. This is a slightly new one. So we go to Insert and Shapes. Go to a rectangle. And this is going to be the background of our menu. I'm going to do a different theme here, just to highlight what we're doing. So come up blue first. You go to Format and Shape Fill. I would not suggest you use white. That is not a very good colour for any sort of advertising posters. You can if you want to, but it tends to end up looking like a report. So I would suggest, I quite like dark colours, but you don't have to do that. But let's go with the dark colour here. Okay. The outline you can either get rid of or give it an outline. I'll tend to get rid of it. And then you can do lots and lots of different things. So in terms of headers, I would use word art. Lots of options there to make that look very different. Go to Format, we can show that. So text effects, we can turn that into curves. Various things there. We can rotate it. We can put a bevel edge on it. We can make it glow. And obviously reflections. And then finally shadows. Up in text fill, you can change the colour. As you can see with the word art, you also do get other things there that are already different colours. And if you look, you can actually give gradients as well. So if you're doing your text there, you can give it gradients, and there are some textures up there as well, some strange ones obviously, and then some more conventional ones as well. Okay, so lots of things we can do with our titles. Don't forget to obviously put your logo in. One of the other things that we can do is the outline, so the border. Again, that's just a case of doing a shape, putting it in there, and this time we're not going to fill it, so we're going to go to Format, Shape Fill, No Fill. We're going to make that outline a lot bigger. Okay, and obviously again you can change that colour if you want to. You can make it dashed. Yeah, various things you can do. Don't have to do that. You can have you can play around with different shapes as your outline. Yeah, or you can leave it completely blank if you want to. I would suggest with your menu pieces, so the bits that actually show your dishes, that's where instead of using word art, I would use text box. Again, you can obviously change the colour in there. All you need to do is highlight it and change that in the normal way. Depending on what background colour you have, you can actually fill the box as well. So shape fill the box, make that a different colour. Right, so there's lots of different things we can do in order to make our menu look amazing. Lastly, obviously you can put in pictures. Now one of the ways you can put in pictures is up here, online pictures. And what that does is it takes you to Bing, and you can obviously search for anything you like. What I would suggest, however, is that you put clip art. And that's what I did with my lime trees. So let's just think of another example. Let's go Christmas trees. Slightly strange example, but it gives us something. And usually what they also do is they take out the background for you, so there's not a white box around it when we go to put it on something. This one may not work. Okay, I'm going to cancel that because it's taking too long. Let's try another one. And there we go. And of course that one is completely completely disprove my theory, and it has got a white background. I'll very quickly show you how you can fix that. It won't always work. Go to Format though, remove background. If we move those lines out, it will take away, keep changes, take away the white background for you. Okay, sometimes that doesn't work. Okay, if it doesn't, I wouldn't suggest taking any time on it. Okay, but that does take that background away for you. Okay, so lots of things that you can get on with there to make your menu look amazing.